Just gonna get things rolling here. Only gonna stream for about an hour. Yeah, about 6, not 6, 7 o'clock. I don't need this up and running. Got something in, no, I wouldn't say in store. It's an old game, but I like playing it, and the next one's coming out. It's actually in demo already, so yeah. I'm gonna treat my streams for now until I know how to edit. I'm gonna treat my streams as I'm just gonna continue on. I'm not gonna edit my, like most YouTubers do. I'm gonna just stream it through. And that feels more real. Like if you edit, you just feel like you're watching a video, but like if you just play it through, I don't know what I'm saying. Get the game up going here. Let's see if I can build. Let's see if I can build one car while within the hour. So hopefully the game loads. There we go. I gotta switch the screen here. And we are live. Live? Is that not working? Hang on. Hang on, chat. I'm trying to figure out why it says start game. Today, Junior. For some reason, it's not loading. Ugh. Alright, hang on a second. Press enter. If I continue having problems, I might just have to play something else. I was hoping to stream this today. Alright, now if that's working, is it working? Yes, it is. Awesome. Well, finally, welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. We're just going to start a new game. Ugh. Don't worry, this is my wife. We're gonna put this one live stream. Enter Sandbox. No, I already know how to play the game. Yep, we got it. Alright, welcome to the game. Before we start anything, we're gonna... I think I eventually will come back to this again, instead of live streaming the aisle all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love the aisle, but we're gonna go with that. First, oh yeah, the custom textures pack. Sexy Girls Garage. Okay, so we gotta be careful of that one. We don't need that on YouTube. There we go. So that changes. It does change in the inside too, but I'm glad I'm not like running around because it does show some very naughty stuff. Not gonna go into it, but we're gonna have a JDM shop. So, and with any other JDM shop, you gotta go kind of like a black and white. You know, it's kind of like Tokyo style. Tokyo. Hardwood floors. That's option 18. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know which one's black. That one. I think we're just gonna go with the gray door. Same thing with that one. Oh. I do like these floors. Yes, don't get me wrong. It's a paint booth. It's gonna get sprayed on, but you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna keep the grates. Oh, hang on. There we go. We're gonna go with no. Oh, well, you know what? We'll go with white. And I think it was these floors. There it is. It's like a sound deadening. I think I'm gonna choose that. I'm weird. You gotta make it look like, JDM. Like, that's not JDM, but JDM, 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 DSM, muscle, muscle, muscle. Those are all Fast and Furious cars. It's not. Don't get me wrong. I like Fast and Furious, but anything past like 4, it's like, what? WTF? They should have kept the car culture instead of just. I get it's about family, but people like cars too. Cars are family. Am I wrong? This place is. Ugh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with the hardwood floor on this one. Yeah. Looks better. Four. Cabinets. I'm a blue guy, so I want my tools to be blue. Don't get me wrong, I like Snap-on, but Cornwell's pretty good too. All these are the arms. Lifter. There we go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there we go. There we go. There. There. We definitely got a JDM shop now. Eat, sleep, JDM. I just want to make sure before I, go around. Think we'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll be fine. Because some of the other texture packs for these are yeah. It's not good for content. It's good for like if you're not streaming, but all right. I think I can honestly say I think we are ready for business. Tab. Nope. There we go. This is my first time. I do like car auctions. I do like finding cars in the junkyard. So we're gonna go to the junkyard and see if we can find anything. right off the bat. Nissan GTR. There you go. We'll come back. That's not a Nissan GTR. That's an Infiniti. I thought that was a GTR. Still nice, though. I'll look at that one in a second. An Eclipse! Hey! Oh. It's a GS, though. I love Eclipses. It's my dream car, but I'm tired of RS and GSs. So, I think we're going to end up passing on this one. It's just the GS has got the 420A in it, and it's from a Dodge Neon. And, oh God, they're garbage. If I want an Eclipse, I want the GSX or GST. What is this? I think this is a Honda S2000. Sure is. We might come back for that one. I just want to see what's here. You gotta find a car that like calls you. You know what I mean? I'm staring at this and I'm gonna try and figure out what it is. I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say it's a Lamborghini Gallardo. Oh, nope. McLaren. Man, this thing is like missing. Wow. Any other babies around? I don't think so. What is this? Corvette. Yeah, it's the games version of the Corvette. Pass. Alright, so we got choices. Like 2. Unless we go to the junkyard. But at this point, being 45 minutes until I've got to end the stream. I can't come back here and have the same vehicle. So I either leave with the vehicle. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to store these and I'll work on them later. I'm not buying that. I'll go back to that G35. And I think I might buy this and store this for later. I think that was it. So I'm going to try. They have 2 different car auctions. They have a better version, which gives us better quality cars that don't need so much work. And then you get cars that are junkyard, kind of like junkyard cars, and they still need a lot of work. So I keep clicking that. We'll go here, and we'll see what they have. I'm not buying anything new because there's no fun in that. So this is the one that if all of these, see, look, they got a Skyline, but you got to look at the rating. It's 5 stars. Yes, it's a Liberty Walk, but it's not. It needs minor work. So this is the games version of the Skyline, by the way. The Z's in here. That's a mod. This is a mod. This is a mod. It says car mod next to it. See, like the lower rating stars, the crappier it's gonna be. So if I go to this one, you can see that all of these are the crappier versions. The actual Fast and Furious Supra. They got a raid version of the R34. Yeah, see, now we're talking. Alright, here we go. It's the Fast and Furious Toyota Supra. I mean, we should just do this car and do it my own way. I don't know. Hang on. That's not gonna let me, is it? Yeah, whatever. Oh, these are all my Steam Steam friends. My allergies are off the hook right now. Ugh. I'm winning this car. Just like that. We will put that one in the garage. We might as well look around while we're here. What does this skyline look like? Because yeah. Nope. This is like the off-road R34. That's just not me. It's a JDM, don't get me wrong. It's just R34s don't belong on dirt. Ooh. And it's a wide body. Ooh, an Arteon. That's a car mod. Sick. Cobalt. SS. I might buy that. And the Lancer Evolution RS. Might buy that too. Yeah, now we're talking. I wish I could get rid of the roof scoop, though. I hate roof scoops. Hate roof scoops. But we're still going to buy this one. Because why not? I'm a big Eclipse fan, and I've owned 2 of them. I think I have a YouTube. Yeah, I do have a YouTube video. I did sell the blue one, the one I did a YouTube video on. That one's gone. What's a Cobalt look like? I think we're gonna store this one. So I guess I'm not gonna actually. I might start a car in this video, but I might start a car in this video, but I don't know if I'm gonna go get around to finishing it. I might just buy all the cars that I want now, and then we'll go through and that's the Too Fast, Too Furious Lancer. Huh. This one specifically, because of the livery and the color, it belongs in the junkyard. So we're going to change it, and we're going to make it look better. I'm not a big fan of the Too Fast, Too Furious livery for this car. What else we got? So we got those 3 cars. There's another GSX. Ooh, GTR. There's a Pandem. There's the Audi R8. Another Honda S2000. We got both of those already. This one's obviously more expensive because it's the Pandem version. It's the wide body. Hell yeah. we'll buy this one. What is the estimated retail value? 144,000, and it's got roughly around 98,000 miles on it. I gotta change the mileage to miles, not kilometers. We don't want kilometers. We're in America. Respect for Tokyo, though, for building a freaking beast of a car. See, it's a hot car. We're already past the estimated value. Come on. Yeah, $30,000 more. We'll stick that one in car parking. Oh, look at that. An R33 Skyline. Nismo 400R. We might buy that Lambo. Let's look at that. See, this is just a stock one. So, it is a GSX, so it's just a stock one. It doesn't have the roof scoop, though. We could build two. We could build the one from Fast and Furious, and then build our own. I could do that. I'm sorry. I like Eclipses. Put that in car parking. Let's look at this R33. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, dude. I love R33s. 33s and 34s are probably by far the best looking Skylines. Aside from the R35, I'll add that one too. R32 and R31, and yeah. I don't know about all those yet. I'm a 90s baby. I like my 90s cars. I like my 90s JDMs. Somebody had told me that Eclipses are considered they're not considered JDMs. They're considered DSMs, Diamond Star Motor Company. And yeah, I get that. But like they still should be qualified as like they still should be qualified as a JDM because they're both, you know, DSM and JDM. They're still in Tokyo. They're still made in Tokyo. Just because you have a JDM, you know, logo or brand or whatever, you know, I think it's kind of bull. Yeah, we're gonna look at those rims. They look good on that car. Not gonna lie. Might have to look up what those are. We're gonna buy this one, and I swear this is probably gonna be the last car, and then we'll get busy on customizing one. I think we're gonna start with that Supra. Or, you know what? Just because this is the first video, I could just buy all the cars now, and then people who are watching, you could put in the comment section of what car you want me to do first. I can even put your own license plate on it. I can, you know, pick a color for you, or we can do it my way. It don't matter. Should we buy one of these? There's not really much options for these. They're not a car mod. They're a DLC. I'm curious to know what's in here. You know, the freaking they have so many of these. I think this is the Scion. There's the Toyota BRZ, the Scion, and what's the other one? The Toyota GT86. Why? Why do all three of those cars look the same? That's stupid. I do want that Z. I do love the look of that Z. Ooh, the Supra. The BMW Supra. Ooh, Camaro. That's their version of the Honda Civic. That's a Ford F-150. Brian O'Connor's from Fast and Furious 1. Huh. I'm not going to buy this one. I just want to see how well it is put together. I mean, honestly, that's pretty well put together. Not gonna lie, I do love the fact that the NOS bottles are in the back, but we can put those in ourselves. This is like, I can't tell if the license plate's right, but hell yeah. And actually, in hypothetics terms, the not hypothetical. In actual terms for this car, that motor is actually on the right side of the car, because the one that was used in the film is actually the 428. It was not the 4G63 that came out of the Lancer. But people who built these cars as replicas, they built them with the 4G63 in them. So yeah. I hate the 428. I hate it. People can do some really cool things with that car, but there's a Huracan, RX-7. That's one of my babies. I want one of those so bad. But they don't have a really. It's a DLC car, and they really don't have a lot of customizations for this car in this game, which I'm very, very disappointed about. Because if it was a car mod, it would have so much more customizations. But I think we're gonna return to garage. Oh. I know enough about the Eclipse. 420A came out of a Dodge Neon. Said that already. And they share the same motor. Now this one's blue like the one I had. What was I gonna say? The 4G63 that also comes in this car, that's with the GST and the GSX. Those motors come out of a Lancer, like the one I showed earlier in this game. I've seen people, push like 500-600 horsepower with the 4G63. I've seen people push 400 horsepower with the 420A. So I guess it's all in preference. If you want a, more of a racer build than a street build. But I think we're gonna go with this. I think that's what we're gonna go with. So first of all, no, wait a minute. We are not building cars. What am I doing? We'll put them in the shop though. I think we'll build this one first in the first video. Or in the next stream, we'll do the Supra first. I kind of got good plans for that one. I kind of got good plans for that. There's I kind of like a midnight purple for this. That would look so sick with the big wing. But if I'm not mistaken, They have community car parts here. They do have different spoilers. And the ducktail. The ducktail looks really sick. With the NOS bottles on the back. We'll go over all that in the next video. Yeah. I hate seeing cars like this bad. It's horrible. Let's go find some more cars. That's what we're gonna do in this video. We're just gonna hunt down all of the cars that we want. Just for time's sake, I think I'm just gonna continue going to the car auctions rather than the junkyard because we'll have more choices in the car auctions. So I hate going to the car auctions because I like restoring cars that are a lot worse condition. But ooh, Nissan Silvia, like I said, for this one, DLC, not very many customizations. Definitely buying that. We're a JDM shop. The Vipers are cool, but JDM shop. I don't consider Audis as JDM, but you know, they go with the group. You know, if you get a freaking car meet full of JDMs, you're most likely gonna find a Volkswagen, Golf, Jetta, Audi, BMW. I'm not a big fan of German cars. But there's some people that can clean those up pretty well, I will say. Did the game stop working? Today. Hello. Well, I don't know what's going on. Let me no. Let me figure out what's going on here. I guarantee it's not going to save if I exit. Which is going to be very frustrating because I am going to lose everything that we just did. Unless the auto saved. I'm just going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's try loading back in. Hopefully it saved. So we just wasted half an hour, actually longer, trying to find some cars to do. I mean, even if we did, I'll just buy. In the next stream, I would probably just end up buying one car, fixing it, going out, buying another car, fixing it. If I lost all the cars that we just bought, then it's okay. At least you guys get to see what I can work with. Give me a moment. The game is still loading. Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. I believe it looks like it saved. Let's see here. Okay. Yep, we're good. Let me take you guys back. Did it work? Yep. Okay. Alright, we're back. Cool. Sorry about that. I think the game kind of just was like, oh, we're not able to load that car. So let's go back to car auctions. We'll stay away from the Audi. Obviously, the Audi's not working, so. Mitsubishi FTO. Ooh, McLaren. That's the long tail, though. We got that. There's Liberty Walk Huracan. Definitely got to get one of those. Yeah. We could do a gunmetal gray for this car. That'd be sick. But I do like doing this car in white. For some reason. A Huracan in white. Kind of like a black two-tone with it. Black rims. Like having the hood, the roof, and the spoiler black. Giving it that aggressive look hood and bumper. Oh, this thing looks sick. I love the Huracan. I have a buddy of mine who hates Lambos with a passion, and then hates the Huracan even worse. IMX-5, Japanese police. This is their version of the Ferrari. Carrera GT. Yeah, we gotta stay away from this Audi. I have a buddy of mine who I work with. He owns one of these. I might do one anyway. He owns the Nismo. Can't do much with this car. It is just a DLC. But this car you can do it pretty well. All right. We're gonna put that one in car parking. So, I did want an RX-7. They have different versions of it. I don't see what's different about this one. It's got the rotary. I like the gold rims. Car version FD3S Infinity. I don't know what that means, but they don't go for much in this game, but I know in real life a stock one goes like $40,000 that I saw. I think that's it. What's in this one? Ooh. Quiet. You're okay. My dog just wants some attention. Yeah, you did want some attention, I know. That is the Koenigsegg, their version, which is pretty sweet. Porsche Taycan, Mustang. All right. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna figure out what my dog wants. I'm gonna end the stream here, and quiet. In a minute. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna take out my dog and figure out what it wants, and give it some loving. And then I'll leave the stream here. And whoever's watching, if you want to see a car that we went through and you want to see it done in your way or my way, don't matter. Just put it in the comment section, you know. And yeah, hope y'all like the stream, and hope to see you guys in the next one.